You're listening to Brain Jam, where comedy meets learning. Get ready to be immersed.
And yeah, that's why I told Brenda, if you aren't breaking the shakes, then don't give me the ice cream. You know what I'm saying, Gavin?
No, not a clue. I don't even know what break the shakes means.
This is the part where, we're in the music. You don't
have to say that. You just
Okay.
And roll the intro.
Welcome. But hold on a second. Gavin, get your stuff ready, like your fun facts and whatever. Welcome everyone to the podcast. Oh, I'm proud of you. Of riddles, mysteries, conundrums. This is Brain Jam, as you've heard just a second ago, where we discuss anything at all that piques our interest on topics and subjects that'll make you think. At the start of every episode, there is a gimmick. I have my secret agenda, meaning I try to make my co-hosts say or react to a particular thing related to my own agenda. If it's close enough, I'll tally down a point, and at the end of each episode, we tally our points as the brains of the podcast to see who the season winner is. And as you know, by not the title, by me telling you that this is the final episode. It's the finale.
Woo!
Exciting stuff.
Yeah!
He also gets 3 chances per episode to guess what the agenda is once we start the topic. And if you hear this sound, this means that guy, said the agenda.
Hi. Hey, So I just realized we're tied, right?
How many points do you have? Let me flip through my pages.
If my calculations are correct.
They're not.
This is probably a good thing to figure out right now.
Yeah.
So
it's
I
really
have
going to determine.
4, and you also have 4.
Yeah, you're right.
So we either tie or I lose. That's what.
Wait, we haven't decided what we would do for a tie, did we?
I don't remember. I think we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But
we'll figure it out if that happens.
If it comes up,
but,
yeah.
But I don't trust that. My agenda's too good. I definitely have one picked out. You, sir, fill our quota for learning before the jar here gets us. Oh, all right. Holy jar.
What do you want to hear first?
Attack us. All 3 at once.
All right. So the daily fun word fact of the questions is
Keep going. I like it.
Did you know that polar bears the word is behest? Behest? Wait, hold on. I don't have the question. Hold on. There we go. Did you know that if you won the polar bear behest is white, but actually skins underneath black, you won $1 million? What would you do with black behest word of the bear?
Yes, I didn't. And to answer your not question, I don't believe that red would be the suited color for such polar bear underneath that word.
Okay, so the fun fact of the day is polar bears aren't actually white. Did you know that?
They're albino?
The fur is white, but their skin's actually jet black.
What?
Isn't that cool?
Hold on. Skinned polar bear.
Skinned might not be the best word.
You're right! Whoa!
Okay.
Oh.
I thought it'd be like
actually,
violent.
No, some of them are kind of but no, I see what you're talking about. The shaved polar bear.
I just would have put hairless polar bear.
Yeah, shaved. Don't put skinned. But
Yeah.
Ooh. They look it's kind of creepy.
I actually do want to look this up too. Hold on.
They kind of look like a raccoon.
Oh my gosh, they look like a
they look like a big
look like a kangaroo.
Man. They look like a big man has like a lot of elephant.
It's kind of funny.
Like characteristics, but he has a weird mane. I don't know. You'll see it once you search it up. But yeah, that's weird. That is very weird.
Sorry, I have a little bit of cough still. I'm just getting over a virus, so.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the listeners that have to hear that.
I'll try to mute anytime I cough.
I won't.
The word of the day is behest. Do you know what that
Behest?
means?
Spell it for me.
B-E-H-E-S-T. B-E-H-E-S-T.
Okay, so you're gonna behest. It's like behead, but instead of the head, you slice off your grundle.
What's a grundle?
I think you can put 2 and 2 together to figure out what I mean by grundle.
You're wrong. Behest refers to either an authoritative order or an urgent prompting. So, for example, at the behest of her friends, Marcy read the poem out loud. Or the committee met again at the senator's behest. It's basically just like
the authority telling you to, slice off your grundle.
Slice off your grundle. Yeah.
I see. That's a lovely word. Behest. Yeah. I will use that once and never again.
Yep. I'll forget about it. And then question of the day. If.
Yeah.
And let me know if we've done this before. I don't think we have, though. If you won the lottery with the prize of $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would buy 1 million genie lamps. What about you?
I didn't know genie lamps were only $1 each. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, at the bargain sale.
Kind of boring, but kind of realistic. I'd probably pay off my car, move out, invest, buy Bitcoin. I don't know.
How much is Bitcoin? Hold on.
I have no idea. It's probably $1 million.
Bitcoin to US. It's not 1 million, but it is 100,000, 10,000, 6,800, 790
I could buy 10
cents.
Bitcoin.
I said that very strangely, but yeah. You could buy almost 10. Or 9 plus tax.
I think, yeah, just pay off car and get a nice house. I think that's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, well, give me a fun thing you would buy.
Probably Legos, honestly, or
That's fair. I don't.
Maybe I'd get a new car. Actually, I don't think I'd pay off my own.
Just sell it. Yeah.
I would just sell my car and get a new one.
What car would you get? Wait, actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know right now.
Well, good, because I don't really know what I'd want either.
I didn't think you would, but I have never mind. I have an idea for later episodes, but it's not relevant.
Okay.
Did you say all 3?
Yeah.
Cool.
At the same time and individually.
I'm proud of you.
So
the jar is pretty pleased. He will not strike us today.
I love pleasing the jar.
Or they.
You know, there was a guy that did that once.
Really? What happened to him?
I don't remember. I haven't seen it. I just know of it. I'm still
I'm
on
glad
Wordle.
you haven't seen it. I wouldn't want to see it either. The Wordle? What?
Don't worry about it. All right.
Okay.
I'm ready, senor. Wait, do we?
I'm not. I'm kind of. Well, here. Yeah, I need to tell you about my life, and I'm gonna try and insert it in a small. What's the word? I'm just gonna make it fast. So I feel like every episode, you and me, we always come back from a trip and we're like, yeah, it was good. Well, I went on a trip. It was good. Yeah. Funny thing kind of happened. We went to a condo when we got there, and it wasn't the right condo. We figured that out like an hour later. Luckily,
I remember,
the people that were renting that out didn't come in. So, yeah. Would have been an awkward 12 in the morning conversation, but nope, we avoided that. One thing that did suck was that when I was sleeping on the bunk bed, I was going to say hammock, but there's no hammock there, is that it's not long enough for my big boy body. It doesn't
they don't make beds
compensate.
For skyscrapers, so.
You got me real deep, man.
Just sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I'll get through this. I got a therapist or a psychiatrist now. Yeah, that bed, it wasn't long enough, so I had to put my feet on top of the bed's the base. What's it called? The thing in front of the bed that's like wooden.
The foot of the
bed. Frame.
The frame of the bed.
Yeah. And funny enough, if you sleep with your legs kind of suspended upwards, it hurts your back a lot. And yeah. I've been known to have back problems, so my lower back has been feeling it randomly. Yeah, I felt it today.
That's awesome.
Not great. It's awesome actually. Sorry. Yeah, it was fun. Water was cold, but not too cold. Actually, it was pretty cold. And now I know how the people on the Titanic felt when they went in the ocean. It's very comparable. But But it was still fun.
I don't know about that.
I worked on some
But
homework. No, it's the same thing. We had the same experience.
pretty sure they
I'm
froze
now-
to death. After
I'm
like
pretty
10 seconds of
empathetic.
the walk.
I'm empathetic. I know how they felt. That was good. Oh yeah, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. Right.
Right. I forgot about that.
It's been so long. That was good. Yeah. Sorry, go
Your
ahead,
face
lady.
back to normal. It should be, right? Like nothing.
I mean, you kind of saw it the other day, but yeah, it's back to normal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure
Yeah.
did.
Thanks for questioning if my face was back to normal. It is.
I'm glad.
What's the word? I hallucinated. It was really cool. It was a unique experience, and I was lucid enough not to like say my deepest, darkest secrets and reveal all of my inner machinations. So
Which is a real shame. But
yeah, it is a real shame for you guys, but yeah, I'm glad I was aware enough, because right after I got disconnected from anesthesia, because I had it in the catheter. I didn't have like the Hollywood mask on. Whoosh.
yeah.
I just had that in me. And then I think is when they rolled the wheelchair over in the operating area is when I regained consciousness, and I was like, oh, I'm loopy, but I know where I am, so you can't tell me anything or ask me anything. But yeah, that was fun. The Nine Inch Nails concert, dude, that was so good. I didn't have it. What did I tell you about it? I don't remember telling you much.
I don't think you really told me anything.
Yeah,
All I know is that you were
good.
there.
I was there. It was so fun. This was my first concert going alone, but that was totally fine because there's just some people you would always meet at a concert that were cool. Nine Inch Nails, if you don't know this, is making the soundtrack for the next Tron movie. And that was a big premise for this show, or like tour, I guess. They played a lot of new music from the soundtrack. And so first off, the concert started off with a DJ called Boys Noise. You probably know them because he collaborated with Skrillex and made like house music or whatever. And he played a lot of like his own music and then Tron stuff. And then Trent Reznor, which is the singer in the band, he was playing acoustic music on the piano in like the B stage area. And then he slowly transitioned to the A stage with his whole band. He did some choreography, like some dancing, and then the visuals were so cool because they were all like synced to the show. You'd have to be there, but it was awesome. It was amazing.
Sounds fun.
Definitely top 5, but yeah, it's good. I worked today.
So did
Work
I.
was, yeah, it was what it usually is, a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Oh,
boring.
I had to pass off. So we have like 3 main areas at the Plasma Donation Center. I'm not going to tell you where I work at so that I can remain anonymous within the social confines that comes to this work's policies. But I had to pass off in the lab for the opening specifically. I was pretty confident going in there. I had to like write down what everyone said because there was no like guide. What's the word? Just like questionnaire, you could say, like little like study guide that you would be given usually when training. And so I just wrote everything down, and I was pretty confident. And I was like going in. I was like, "Hey, coworker, let's name him Bob." Bob. I said, "Hey, Bob, look, this is everything, right?" I was just wanting to make sure, clarify that this is all the information I need to know when passing off with the quality departments of our plasma donation area place, whatever. And he was like, "Yeah, no, that's not all of it." And he showed me his own booklet, and apparently, because I looked through the booklets they had in their cabinet, because those lab guys just put them in there, and I'm like, oh, I need to know a lot more. And I only knew like 1/4 of the knowledge I was supposed to memorize, so I had to cram in for the next 2 hours before I got passed off. Luckily, I passed, but
Good.
boy, I had to speed run it. I'm surprised. No, I'm not surprised I passed, but I was
Yeah,
just,
you've been there for a minute now, so.
I was just shocked. Yeah, I think I have to recertify 8 different things per year, because we got the opening for areas and then the areas themselves, and then I got to pass off for my training specifically, and then for like testing the equipment calibration for when I screen people with the things called like the refractometer and this what's the other one, hematastat. all fun stuff. But yeah, but that was my life. I'm done.
Cool.
I'm good.
I think the only notable thing that I've been up to is our trip with Fury.
Was that? Oh,
I'm
did we
pretty
not
sure
talk
we
about
haven't recorded since before that trip. So, right?
that? Well, I don't know anymore. I don't really
remember anymore.
I'm not confident.
I'm not.
Did I mention the teddy bear last time? I feel like I did.
I don't remember.
I mean,
I'll just talk about it briefly.
Okay, go.
Just in case we have talked about it before. So basically, the person that made our intro, his name's Fury. He a great guy. He makes mashups and stuff, and he makes his own music. Cool guy, really cool guy.
He's really cool.
It was kind of, I wouldn't say super last minute, but it was kind of.
It was
spontaneous.
last hour.
It was kind of a spontaneous thing. We just asked him to like come down to where we were because he lives in on the other side of the country from us. So we basically invited him down here and to go camping, and he's like, sure, why not? So he came down. We hung out for a few days. The first night we just stayed at your house, and then we went.
We played Monopoly. It was fun.
Yeah, we played Monopoly. He's loud.
He is loud. He is pretty loud. I didn't know he was so loud. He says he's gonna say I cheated whenever we have him on eventually. He just misclicked the controller with the trade.
You kind of did,
wanted.
but at the same time, like it gave me a win.
I didn't
so
touch his controller.
Complain. I can't complain.
I can't complain either. He lost. I just screwed him over.
Anyway, and then we went camping the next day.
Yes.
I had to pick him up from the airport, which was fun because I've never done that before. So I was kind of like, I don't know what to do, but I figured it out. I know now how to pick up people. But
yes, you do.
Yeah, so
too bad you can't pick up. I'm kidding. Go on.
Anyway,
sure you can.
We went camping. We went to where was it? I forgot.
Doesn't
already.
matter.
Anyway, there was a lake, and the campsite was all right. It wasn't the greatest.
It wasn't the greatest.
It was just pavilions. There was like no shade besides in the pavilion.
Yeah.
And we were the only ones there, which was kind of cool.
That was the one thing I liked about it is that we had it all to ourselves.
We were completely alone, so we could just
be
as loud and obnoxious as we wanted.
Yeah. Same with the beach for the lake. That was fun. I'll just rehash the story if I already told it. We found a bear, or I found a bear. I looked at Gavin. He was like, I see that too. What is this? We walked up to it.
Didn't I see it and you grabbed it? Like I pointed it out.
We saw it at the same time.
I think I pointed it out to you. And then
I swear I pointed it out to you.
I don't remember. Anyway.
It doesn't matter, but yeah. I picked him up. Well, I went up to it. He was like sitting on this kind of makeshift bench. It was like if you familiar with cement in like one of those metal sewer tubes.
It was like a cement thing. It kind of looked like the bone or like the spine of a large creature. I don't know.
It was very strange.
I don't know how to explain it. It's very weird.
But it was just sitting down, staring off into the lakes or whatever horizon. And I'm like, what if I took this home? what if on the small chance this thing's haunted? What if I just snatched him and just took him home,
Any creepy things have happened since that trip with the bear?
Well, you remember... I won't say her name. Let's call her Tahine. So when we played poker with Tahine, I showed her some of my ghost paraphernalia, and that bear was one of them.
Yeah.
And apparently, when she went home to her new apartment, she at like 12 in the morning, she texted me saying that her bathroom made some noises, I believe. And that her shower caddy was on the other side of the bathroom, and that some of her like shelves or maybe a mirror fell down as well.
Dang.
And then the next night after, she told me that her freezer door was open, and she doesn't know how that would happen.
That's creepy.
And I'm like,
I'm
just thinking to myself,
the spirit that was in the bear onto her.
what if it was a bear? But that's just so stupid. It's just a little bear, I like to think anything like scary when it comes to that stuff just deflects off of me onto other people.
You don't get it.
I think that's how that works.
But it goes to other people.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything happen yet, so I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of spooky, We watched the new Conjuring movie.
sure did.
You wanna tell your thoughts? I got some thoughts about it.
It was decent.
I was in it for the plot.
I think it was a good way to end the series. But as far
Think
as
they'll
like
end it?
I
I don't think they'll end it.
well, no, they're gonna continue making movies within that universe, but I'm pretty sure it's the last we'll see of Ed and
The mainstream or the main
of those two
main
characters.
storyline.
Yeah, that's the last we'll
Yeah.
see of them. But yeah, I think they concluded their story pretty good. But as far as the jump scares and like I think it had pacing issues for me a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was decent. The jump scares were
It
kind
is-
of predictable, but you know.
Yeah, it was pretty formulaic in that sense. It was what you would expect a horror movie nowadays to be.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a unique one.
Pretty average.
I'll be honest.
Pretty average jump scares.
Yeah.
Not.
Did
not
you have
anything
like
crazy.
your favorite like demon or monster in it though?
I think the Annabelle growing and the spoilers.
Oh.
by the way.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
Spoilers, by the way. The Annabelle scene where it grows and chases Judy. I think that was kind of fun.
That was pretty
That-
cool. It reminded me of like the It movies
Uh-huh,
where he would
that's
just
exactly what I
like turn
thought.
huge. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
You?
It was that that yeah, you already heard the spoiler alarm. You know that
Mhm.
scene where she was pregnant. What's her name? Ed.
Oh yeah.
No, Lorraine.
Ed was
There's
pregnant.
only two
yeah.
characters. Yeah, no, Ed was pregnant and he was going through his contractions and he saw like that weird like pale demon thing on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And it showed up. It showed up again, I think, when they were fighting the mirror.
I think so too. Yeah.
That was cool. It was just very like it didn't have many like it was very basic. It's like your average SCP or whatever, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It
It's
had
kind
no
of interesting.
features really. It was just a creepy little thing, but yeah.
I think that's
don't really-
really it. Like.
Yeah. That's about
Yeah.
that's all I have. That's all I got on my Steam.
And as far as me and what I've been up to, I think I'm good. I think I don't have anything else to say. So
Okay. All right. I am not just
Silksong!
currently writing my agenda. Yeah, a Silksong. Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Came out.
Floor's
I'm so
yours. How's
happy.
it? How is it?
It's pretty fun so far.
Tell the wonderful people. Spoil the first boss.
Spoil the
fight.
first boss. You fight a bug that flies.
That's crazy.
It's
Wow,
the easiest
who
boss
would've
battle
known?
I've ever fought. But to be fair, like it's supposed to be an intro boss, and like I'm pretty good at Hollow Knight, so like it was pretty simple.
Yeah, guys, stand back. I know me.
Although
and I know how to handle.
it's
a
kind
bug or
of the early game so far is kind of hard. I can't lie. I've died a lot.
two. Like Dark Souls hard.
I don't know. I've never played it. Actually, I have played it. That's a lie.
Okay.
Maybe not that much.
Like, are you supposed to die? Is what I'm trying to say. Is it on purpose? Do you like gain more strength after each death, or is there a skill tree associated with that game? Because obviously I never played the first one.
There's like upgrades and stuff you can get, but
Okay, so you can just like grind the same boss over and over. Is
no,
what I'm saying? No.
they're like permanent upgrades, and they're in specific spots. I haven't found very many, but
Okay, so it's very story mode driven for that.
It's
type
a lot
of-
more linear than the first one, I'll say.
Yeah.
Like the first one, it literally just throws you in, and you just kind of have to find your way. But this one, there's kind of a path you can go. But it's
I'd
still
hope so.
fun.
I mean, it's 2D.
The
There should
platforming's
be
a lot
path.
of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of frustrating at times, but yeah.
That's why
The
I want to
bosses.
play. It's for the parkour.
I played a few bosses, and it was pretty fun.
How many hours do you have into it?
10.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm not
Considering it just
crazy
came
into
out-
it, but
It came out on Thursday. It's been 3 days.
yeah, I would have way more if I didn't have to work.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, okay, we can move on now.
Okay, all right. That was good, fun talk. But now we have to get to the meat of the episode.
Yes, I love meat.
Um,
Sorry.
You better be sorry, because what we're talking about today is semantics. Huh?
Semantics.
Cue the music. Cue the dramatic music, because this is the finale. We're not just talking about any type of semantic arguments or debates. This one holds a very special place in my heart. And hold on a second, what am I doing? Sorry. And what that is we're going to be talking about taco soup, as you would have guessed, my lovely co-host.
Yeah, I've known this for a while.
But before we go further, I must tell them the agenda. So the agenda is consistency. I imagine he'll bring it up at least once. We are tied. There's no way I can lose this round or this episode. And I'll be able to be the finale, winner, and choose the next season's theme. It's my hope. I'm pretty confident. I can do this. All right, I'm undeafening. All right, they know what they need to know. You know that I'm coming for you. We're tied.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Can I take my first? I'll take my first guess.
Oh crap! I forgot you could do that. I didn't think about this. Wait, no.
My first guess is, you get a point anytime I disagree with you.
Discorrect. Discorrect. Incorrect.
Discorrect.
Beep beep. Discorrect. All right.
My second guess.
He's just going off. Whoa.
Is anytime I say taco soup is not chili.
Incorrect.
And I'll say my third. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, the stakes are high. And I'm even
Must
higher.
be an easy agenda if you forgot that I could
If I
guess and you had that reaction. But
No, I'm just scared in general. You could guess it, but it doesn't mean you're close.
I'll save my third. It's okay.
Okay. This is a little different because obviously you can be basic and be like, oh, taco soup? Well, if you really want to give a good definition or put it on the spectrum of soups and broth-like consumable dinner stuff, you would just put it maybe like a stew. But no, you and me are going to fight this out 1v1. Is taco soup a soup or chili?
Can we
Is it
give
an
the
authentic
history
soup?
of why we're talking about this?
Yeah, you give the history.
So, I don't remember what brought up this conversation, but I know for a fact we were playing Rocket League while we were having this
I do.
conversation.
Yeah, we were playing Rocket League.
I think I just brought up taco soup because I wanted to talk about it or something. And I think you mentioned
Either you had it.
I think
or
you
wanted
mentioned
it.
or asked or something if it was chili or something.
Yeah.
And sorry if you can hear my family in the background, but that's okay. And so we went on a whole thing arguing about whether or not taco soup is a chili and like what defines a chili and stuff, which I'm sure we're going to rehash today.
We're
So,
rehashing it all.
Yeah.
This is breakfast, and
yeah.
we're eating rehash browns.
And that's like really the only heated argument we've ever had, which is why we're making a whole episode about it, I guess.
Yeah, it's important to me because we never got to the bottom of it. I never convinced you. You never convinced me. That's our goals, is just try and convince each other that we're in the wrong. You know, we could come in the middle, but that's just too easy. That's not how life works.
I have to pick a side.
We got to get to an answer. I have to pick a side. You can make me choose, and I got to get you to choose.
Okay.
So, not only are we talking about this, I ran a survey at work. For the people I screened, I believe, 60 or 61 people.
Dang.
And I tallied down, because I asked them the exact same question I'm asking you. Is taco soup an authentic soup or more so a chili? Do you want to know the results?
It's probably mostly yes. Or like everybody says it is a chili.
Yeah. 40 people said yes to a chili. I think 12 people said yes to it being a soup. Or actually, no, 12 people said it depends, so maybe. And 9 people said it's a soup.
Okay.
So there was even more people saying it depends. Which, you know, they are correct. That is the correct answer. But that's not the answer I want. And that's not
That's
what
the
we're gonna come to
answer that
today.
I have. So I'm intrigued on how I'm gonna.
Okay, so hold on. When I first heard of the taco soup, I'm like, okay, you're pulling my leg, Gavin. That doesn't exist. What? How American are we?
It's not a very
if I
common dish.
It's apparently pretty. I think there was only 1 or 2 people I asked that question to that didn't know what I was talking about. Everyone else knew. So that must be a Utah thing.
Is it a Utah thing? I don't know.
I feel like it is for how many people was like, oh yeah, I had that the other day. I'm like, what? You did too? All right, yes. Searching up the images. Let's just get a rough description of the ingredients and how it looks. So how would you explain this?
Should I
what does it
explain
look
what a
like?
traditional taco soup is,
Yeah,
or should I
I'll search that up
explain
as
the way
well.
my mom makes it? Because that's really
Search it-
that's the important thing.
I mean,
That's
you'll be
what's
biased
gonna-
towards your mom's cooking, and I would be too, because I bet she makes pretty good taco soup. But
Should I do
How
the
does she make it?
classic recipe, or should I do how she makes it?
do both.
Okay,
Just-
so
yeah.
hold on, I gotta look it up.
All right.
Actually, I could ask my mom. She would
Here,
know.
I can tell them the yeah. You go leave.
Okay, I'll be back.
So yeah, I have no idea if many of you know or have known this dish existed. But when I look at pictures of taco soup, I've never had it. We talked about this a year ago. Is when he like mentioned it, and I was just shell shocked at like, whoa, this exists, and it looks like there's predominantly corn, black pinto beans, refried beans, or just regular beans, whatever the brown beans are called, avocado, and then you got your ground meats. Some people make it with turkey, from what I've heard. There's a little bit of cilantro, maybe a little bit of avocado, some corn, if I haven't mentioned that. And when you look at a picture of it, it looks like a chili. Like, come on. There's no way that people are calling this a soup. It's not. I'm not letting that slide. Now, what people might be considering, what you might be saying is like, hey, Ashton, look how watery that is. Even with the consistency, it still looks very chili-esque, chili-like. I wouldn't even say it's a stew. I wouldn't even make it in the middle. It's not a stew. It is a chili. It's just a wannabe soup, or a soup undercover, a soup incognito, you know, just in disguise. of a
Hi, I'm
chili.
back.
Or of a soup, I mean. That is the chili. Hey, what did she say?
Okay, so the way my mom makes it is, instead of how a traditional did you look what recipe did
I told
you
them.
about the taco soup?
I didn't really tell them the recipe. I just told them what was in it and the basic. So they have an idea of what it is. So they know.
No, I don't think so either. Okay, so the way my mom makes it, right, is
Yeah.
Typically chili is stewed.
Stewed?
Here, let's
Like
look up
Is
let's look
that a
up
word?
like what makes chili chili.
Okay, yeah, I'll search that up. What makes chili?
I'm not gonna do the AI overview. I'll go to Reddit.
That was I got AI and then Reddit. Those are the only two things I come
Yeah,
up first.
the very first
I'll go to
comment.
Serious
Chili is
Eats.
chili is a stew. Stews are thicker and require a longer cooking time,
Okay. So
They
a
rely
chili
on
is a
tough cuts of
specific
meat.
stew.
and it breaks it down into gelatin, which thickens it and leaves tender piece of meat. It's usually seasoned with dry stuff, so like chili peppers and chili powder.
Cayenne powder, probably paprika, I imagine.
So yeah, the difference is chili is stewed.
Mm-hmm.
My
So
mom's
that's like a
gonna
thing
my mom's
you
gonna be
stew
a
it.
background voice for me. So the way
Okay.
she makes it is typically she uses a broth
Yeah.
and she puts it's very liquidy because it's got like you said corn, right? So like corn, and you don't drain the corn. You would just throw.
Main difference is consistency
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and flavor.
liquidy.
Taco soup is thinner and seasoned with taco seasoning, while chili is thicker, chunkier.
I like-
and is-
I think the
I like
seasoning. I
interruptions.
think the seasoning changes it as well, because chili is like, as I just said, chili powder and like other stuff. But with taco soup, you would use taco seasoning.
So yeah, with taco soup, you don't cook slowly in a closed dish or pan.
Yeah, taco soup. How long does
And
it usually?
is spicier. Taco soup's usually not spicy.
No, taco soup's not spicy. How? I think the meat is also what makes it different.
You don't usually put corn.
What meat?
in
I mean,
chili.
ground meats is what I'm
No.
seeing for both most commonly.
She uses. Oh, I guess they would both use ground beef, huh?
And also
I mean, your mom might make different tacos.
What?
Well, she does. That's the argument you're making here.
tortilla chips on chili.
Because she could use like
Yeah.
turkey,
Well, you
chicken.
could.
You eat
but-
chili with breadsticks. You
Or
don't eat
Fritos.
tacos with breadsticks.
I like dipping Fritos in chili.
Yeah, that
But
was
no,
the top
yeah.
chip I heard.
How long does it
My
typically take
survey.
you to make taco soup?
Most people say they use Fritos or just like nacho chips. I was
Because
like,
I'm
oh,
sure
yeah,
you've
just
made
scoop it in
both,
there.
right?
Put some
Taco
sour cream
soup
on
and
top and
chili?
boom. Yum. Oh, obviously both have cheese.
Yeah, both would
I'm
use
pretty sure I've
cheese.
said that. Yeah.
There's tomato in taco soup as well,
Yeah.
and
They
that
use
adds to the
tomatoes
liquid.
in traditional chili. Hello, let me search up traditional
Yeah, but
chili.
I think the tomatoes are different in chili.
No, they are different, but they're still tomatoes.
Not really, because they're.
Yeah, dried chilies, aromatic spices, garlic, cumin. Oh, it's cumin, not cayenne pepper, I think. A thickener. Yeah, like a flour towards the end. I see. And you don't use flour in a soup. Traditional chili doesn't use ground beef. That's not what? It uses beef, chuck roast, or stew.
The answer
meats.
I'm looking at on Reddit says sometimes they use.
That's crazy.
Over most of the U.S., you will find a tomato-based bean stew with ground beef. I think bean as well changes it too.
So
You don't put beans in tomato soup.
No, wait. Does she put beans in her taco
You
soup,
don't usually put
or
beans
is it traditionally
in taco soup.
taco soup has beans in it?
Oh, you do? Never mind. But they're like
But you don't
whole beans.
Yeah,
it's
most
got
taco
a
soup
stew.
usually contains bean. Black
'Cause you
beans
gotta
or
wait
pinto
for
beans.
you gotta wait for the thing to thicken.
And you cook it longer,
How
and that's, like,
similar?
Yeah. All the liquid gets it gets absorbed into the meat, and because I think the broth is really what makes it not a chili. Because you
Yeah,
typically don't put broth in chili.
No, I mean, I bet you could, but it wouldn't be
You
traditional.
could, but
Broth and make it thicker with some corn flour or whatever. Yeah, back to this. What was the initial question we were asking? Were you trying to find out the differences specifically? Oh no, you were
I
trying
was
to figure
just
out the
like I was
recipe.
just throwing out like what laying it all on the table. What makes a chili, and what like makes a soup, kind of.
True. Now, so first we got the dissimilarity. Oh, hold up. I can't say that word. We got the the differences. We got the discordance of ingredients and cooking for the reason why those dishes would be different in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good argument. I'm not really gonna fight it because it all depends on how watery or how thick it is.
I'm gonna look at this taco soup recipe and see how they make it.
Like, what's the wateriness of it?
The wateriness.
Yeah.
Like I think he's just trying to think of the word of liquid. I don't know.
No, not the word of the liquid. It's
Like the
the
consistency.
thickness of it. Oh yeah, the consistency of it, I guess. But what was I gonna say? Those are like what would differentiate it in my mind. To the degree to call it a taco soup versus a chili. Now let me explain to you the similarities as to why taco soup is just a wannabe soup and it's just really a chili hiding in disguise. It's just a lazy way to make chili. That's all. And if you're in a Tex-Mex mood, you would opt for that.
I already have an argument, but I'll let you.
Okay, so the ground meat is the base. It's what has the two in a relationship. The chili is going out with the taco soup, and the taco soup doesn't know that it's related to the chili. But slowly, as they start to date each other and get to know each other, the taco soup starts to learn that chili also has beans in it. Chili also can have corn. It can have cheese, a lot of cheese, so much cheese. He just smothers himself in cheese at night. I don't know why, but he's just a man of cheese. He has a lot of similar spices like me, and Chili starts to figure that out as well. Chili says to himself, what are we? What if we were like distant cousins? What if she's my cousin? What if I'm dating my cousin? And it gets to the point where they search up their genetics on familytree.org, and they make that connection. Whoa, she's not my cousin. She's my sister. Separated at birth. Because for some reason, some lazy guy decided to be like, this is not chili. This is a taco soup. And somehow he won Hell's Kitchen with that weird invention. But yeah, there's no way. I'm not letting it slide. The taco soup, it's just it's a disguise. What can I say? It's a chili. You can't fool me.
Okay. My first problem I have with your analogy is that you're generalizing the taco soup.
I am. That's true.
Just because
but it's
there's
just like
another
a common...
person, just because there's another person that's white that has the last name does not mean that.
Telling me from experience, buddy.
No, listen. So you just put taco soup into one category when there's multiple different ways it could be made. You know what I mean?
Taco soup is such a specific thing, though. I bet there's traditional family recipes, and there's like new, edgier recipes to make. Same with chili. You know, chili has a bigger history in my mind, lifespan as well. But like taco soup, it feels like pretty straight and simple, more or less.
And that's what makes it different, because chili is not usually simple. You know what I mean?
I feel like so my argument would be that taco soup is just how would I say this? It stems off, it branches off from chili, not from soup, but from chili.
I will agree with that part. It does stem off, but it can stem off so far away that it becomes its own thing, and it's not related to chili, hence my mom's recipe, because my mom's recipe is not a chili. But I will say there are taco soup recipes out there. There's one I'm looking at right now that's more like a chili than it is a soup.
But now I need you to convince me. I need you to tell me that taco soup is in fact a soup. That's the argument.
I don't know if
Show me the way.
I don't know if I want to die.
Show
on
me
that
the
hill.
error of my
That's
ways.
The thing. I don't know if I want to die on that hill.
Down the hill. Lift the veil off of me. I need to see. Give me clarity.
My only way I can argue this is using my mom's recipe, not traditional taco soup recipe.
That's the thing. Your mom's recipe is unique, and I would agree that your mom's recipe would not be considered chili.
Well, I'm losing then, because like I'm losing the fight, because other tacos. Because I've looked at a couple now, and they're more related to chili.
Woo! Look at this! Look at this! I'm beating you down.
This one literally uses chili powder. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
It all comes back to chili, Gavin. You need to understand this.
What am I supposed to do?
It's just, listen. You know, sometimes when you wear your bra,
I don't
you
wear.
stuff in a little extra to
Free
give
the
off
nip.
the appearance.
Sorry.
Whoa. Getting political, are we?
I'm sorry.
I like that.
I don't know why I said that.
Anyway.
Okay, continue. Continue mocking.
Yeah. What was I doing? Yeah, that chili is wearing that bra. And that bra is
I don't want a bra of chili.
showing
Doesn't sound
is showing the
comfortable.
guys it's showing, you know, it's showing the guys that like, hey, I may be chili, but I look like a soup. You get my drift? These analogies is what's really like helping you make those connections in your mind. And I know your brain is elastic enough to do that. It's got it. It understands me. We understand each other.
Okay.
And that's why you are now in the belief that predominantly with the traditional taco soup recipes, I would consider them to be chili, and you would too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I
I
think
think what changes it into more of a soup is when you add broth to the recipe. Because the ones I've been looking at,
my eyes.
yeah, because the ones I was looking at, they, if I remember right, they didn't have broth at all. So like, or they didn't have that much broth.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at a Reddit thread where some guy is like, I'm making taco soup and its consistency is more like chili. How do I make it soup? And then people are like, if you want it thinner, you could just add broth. The broth is really what sets it apart, I think.
Yeah. At a point, some of these taco soups just look like a special type of like salsa.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
I'm not sure what they're called, but it's that salsa with the corn in it. And you just like dip a chip in.
It looks really good. I'm hungry. I'm like,
I've still never had taco soup. We gotta get some.
I gotta get my mom to make you some.
Yes,
hers is so
please,
good.
Please. You know, I found out something else when I was doing my survey, that lasagna soup exists.
Lasagna soup.
Now search up. Yeah, this is also another kick in the pants. Something I was like, just aghasted by. Like, no, you're kidding. That's not real.
Okay, how do we chili it?
How
do we chilify a lasagna? How do we do it?
Look at the pictures. I think there is ground meat.
This is
in there.
definitely soup, but it just looks like runny lasagna. I can't
It is
lie.
just runny lasagna in a bowl.
It does look good though. I kind of
I'd eat it. There's more appetizing pictures than others, but I think I would. Still
Yeah,
eat it.
there's some of these are like,
And there's something like, oh, look at that string pull.
ooh, lasagna.
Oh my, getting a little hot in here.
What else can we
But yeah.
soupify?
What else can we soupify or chillify?
Or chilify?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Not exotic soups. What's the word? Outlandish.
You know what? I'll just
soups,
search
yep.
up exotic soups and see what comes up.
Outlandish soups. Let's see what else.
I'm gonna see what comes up when you get.
Yeah, this
Coconut
episode's not really
pumpkin.
about semantics. It's about soup, taco soup.
Coconut cod soup with coconut milk.
Coconut soup, actually, I think that would taste good.
I don't know. It depends on what you
You're
put in it.
Bird's nest soup.
Can't just be coconut.
Other languages I don't understand.
Meals
No,
that can turn into.
Oh, this fruit soup, technically. Fruit soup. It reminds me of the
Hold on. I searched up meals that can turn into soups, and the AI
Yeah.
overview says common meals that can be repurposed into soup include pot pies, roasts, risotto, and tacos. It
Wait,
knows.
pot pie? Hold on.
Yeah. How do you soupify pot pie?
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna tell me, how do you not know what pot pie soup is?
How
You
do you-
absolutely uncultured buffoon.
How do you soupify pot pie?
But fruit soup looks good. It just looks like a cocktail can, and then you just put in like thicker Jello like stuff in there, or like a custard.
I want to
Sugar
find.
pot pie soup. That
yeah.
seems good.
I
Put
want
in
to
a
find like
fresh,
soups that are usually not soup.
fresh biscuits or crumpets in there. Ooh, I would hit it. I would hit that. Oh wait, no, it would hit me. Wait,
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
I'm just saying. I would go for that. I would go for
Go
that
for
soup.
what?
The chicken pot pie soup.
Ooh. Wait, I gotta
Yeah.
Google it. Ooh. It kind of looks like chicken noodle soup, but with like no noodle and more meat.
Yeah. Replace the noodle with more
That's
meat.
technically
how I
what
like
it is, I think. It's just chicken noodle soup, but more meat and no noodle.
Yeah, if you got rid of the crust on a pot pie, it's basically the
The
same
broth might be
thing.
different too, actually.
That's what they're showing. It might be thinner, probably. It's thinner.
It looks
in some way.
thicker.
I
the
don't
chicken
know
pot pie.
anymore. I don't believe it. Is this thin or thick? I can't tell.
Chicken noodle soup isn't usually thick. It's way thinner.
No, chicken noodle soup is thin.
But
yeah,
the chicken
I'll
pot
agree.
pie looks way thicker.
My eyes deceive me. Yeah, it's about the same as
meals
an actual
that
Popeyes in
Aren't
nerds.
usually soup that can be soup.
Soupify. At Brain Jam, we like to soupify every meal. What could we soupify? Could we soupify a burrito? That would just that's the worst taco soup. Never mind. That would just taste. Yeah. We could soupify a pizza. Wait, hold on. Pizza soup. Hold on.
Pizza soup.
It exists.
Wait,
no
I got.
way. Pizza soup. Ah, this is whoa. It actually doesn't look bad.
It looks like a.
I was gonna dub on this. It just looks like a tomato-based soup.
Yeah, it literally just looks like tomato soup with just vegetables in it.
There's vegetables and then your
It's
basic
commonly made with
pizza toppings.
sausage, tomatoes, broth, seasonings. And to really pizzafy it, you add the bread and just get like bread
breadsticks.
sticks.
Or
Yeah,
bread.
breadsticks.
Yeah.
And just
you didn't
dip
say
it in?
breadsticks there.
I did not. I didn't mean to. Censor it anyway. But yeah, no. You would just get a bread stick and dip it in. That looks good, actually.
Yeah, it's the bread and bees with you apparently.
I like
So
how we went from is taco soup a chili to what can we make? What can we turn into soup?
What can soupify? What can we soupify? But yeah, that's about all I got. It's about
As far as topic,
as far as topic. I convinced you. You're on my side.
yeah,
now.
yeah.
We're now
I'll
sharing
agree.
a drink.
Traditionally,
Traditionally,
taco
yes.
soup
Cheers.
is more along the lines of
Hey.
chili.
Hey, buddy. Cheers. Come here. Let's just high five. You're
Oh,
awesome. Whoa.
I read the room
I-
wrong.
You read me wrong.
I'm sorry.
Is
Can
this
we
an
can we
opportunity?
retry?
Yeah, we can. Oh, sure.
High five in
okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. But yeah, I got
sorry.
you on my side. Whoa.
For the
maybe
most
too
part,
far on my side. So let's space it out. Yeah.
for the most part, I'm on
Taco
your
soup
side.
is a chili. We declare it here.
We have
We say
declared.
it-
We will be posting
is
it
a
all over social
just-
media.
It's a just declaration of honesty and factual integrity. And that's what we're here for. So it's what we represent, really.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we can be the pinnacle of debunking. Yeah, we debunked that. Taco soup's not soup.
Hey, can I
Anyways.
guess the agenda one more time?
Yeah, I was about to end it, but you go for it.
Yeah, that's why I'm guessing the agenda because I
Yeah.
knew we were coming to a close. I actually don't have a guess. Hold on, I gotta think. I just wanted to say that so I
Oh.
can intervene and try to guess one more time.
I felt like you could have been thinking of.
I'm gonna guess anytime I got heated.
Is that your final guess?
No.
What? You can't just.
Yes, it is. Anytime I got heated over the discussion that we were having.
All right. That is incorrect,
Okay.
buddy, pal. The agenda was consistency.
Oh
You're-
no!
You remember how I was trying to think of that one word I couldn't, say. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, you played me for
and
a
it
fool.
just wasn't there. It
You
was
knew
consistency.
the word. You knew the word.
Yes.
Oh well, he won.
I am the winner. Woo!
I only said it once, though, right?
You only said it once.
Okay, so
but
I
it
lost
just
by
got me-
one. I lost by
You
one.
only lost by one. No, you're a dignified loser.
I'm not much of a loser.
Yeah, you're only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
That only makes me a little bit of a winner, but still winner enough to
It's still
declare
winner
next
enough.
season's theme. And yeah, hold on, let me check. Next episode, we're not going to start the second season. We're going to have a season or an episode,
We're gonna have like
About-
a
an update
yeah.
about the legislation we have here at Brain Jam. It's going to be.
But one
wild.
thing we can talk about right now, because we're probably gonna do it right now. Wait. Oh, the
What
wheel's
is
not. Never mind.
I don't want to spin that wheel yet. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You wrote down everything we talked about before, though, right?
I did. It's in my notebook.
Is there anything we need to bring up right now since you won? Because I kind of don't remember what we agreed upon.
I mean, I get a wheel spin from now to the next season before the last episode's topic begins in that second season.
So theoretically,
I
you
get
could
to
spin it right now,
I could,
but you probably want to save it.
yeah, I'm gonna save it. We'll see how it goes next.
Is there anything
season,
else?
But no, I think that's about it.
Cool.
Thank you everyone for listening. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. I usually clown on you guys and belittle you, demean you, but you're really awesome. You know that? You're so
You guys
cool,
are so
and
cool.
I'm glad you're here.
I don't think I
Yeah.
demean you. Have I demeaned you? I don't think so.
I mean, demean, but not them.
Well,
probably.
yeah, because you deserve it, but our listeners don't. So,
I mean, some do. Right?
okay, maybe.
I've got you there.
You know who you are. When we demean you, listeners, we're not demeaning everybody that's listening. We're demeaning the people that get offended. Because
Yeah, we're only scrutinizing
if you get offended,
those filthy ingrates.
if you get offended, it means it was true to you. So
yeah, if you got offended at any time of the season, it's because it's true. For whatever we said.
whatever we said is true.
Exactly.
I think I know what the theme's gonna be. I think I know what he's gonna choose.
I'll just say it. It's gonna be spooky.
I know it, cause
You knew it.
next season
It's-
will
it's
be
coming.
in Halloween.
It's creeping
time.
upon us. Yes. All right. Yeah. If you have anything else, I'm just gonna close this out.
Socials. Is
Cool.
that a host
Um,
thing, or do we just?
I mean, I can say it.
Okay.
All right, we can. Well, let's give that. Yeah, let's make that the host thing,
Yeah.
so we know next time. Go to our Instagram if you like cool posts. It's Brain Jam Podcast, all one long length of a username.
Pretty sure.
We got our YouTube,
Yeah.
Brain Jam Podcast. It's all in the description, really. And then we got our Discord. Join it
Yeah.
if you wanna. I don't know. Talk.
Join it if you want to join the Discord.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what that is. Exactly.
That's what it's
Just
there
give it
for.
to you.
It's for you to
That's
join.
the choice. Sits in your pocket. Take the blue pill or the red pill. It's all you. But yeah. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon in the next season.
Bye. Bye.